Hey guys, once video we're going to go over a trig identity that is not so difficult. It is cosine theta, cosine 2 theta over sine theta plus equal to cotan theta all over secant theta. So it's going to be using two trig identities to solve this proof. There's many more ways to do it, but I'm just going to go for the shortcut roundabout way so that you don't have to get KO'd by your math class. So we got sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals 1, which is the Pythagoras theorem or identity. We'll be using that, and we'll also be using cosine 2x, cosine 2 theta theorem, which is equal to 1 minus 2 sine x theta. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change this cosine 2 theta into this 1 minus 2 sine x squared. So we got 1 minus 2 sine theta, sine squared theta, all over sine theta plus sine theta. And that is our first step. Second step, we have to combine the like terms. So we got, if we multiply this by sine theta, this is just fancy way of writing 1, then we get, this becomes sine theta, 1 minus 2 sine squared theta, plus sine theta on the denominator, and on the numerator we get sine squared theta. Then we can combine the like terms. We have sine theta on the denominator, sine theta on the denominator, all over 1 minus 2 sine squared theta plus sine squared theta. And we have these two like terms. We have minus 2 sine squared theta plus sine squared theta. That becomes minus 1 sine squared theta. So that becomes 1 minus sine squared theta all over sine theta. And we have the Pythagoras identity here, which becomes cosine squared theta is equal to 1 minus sine squared theta. We have 1 minus sine squared theta here, so that becomes cosine squared theta all over sine theta. Now this can be written as, I'm just going to start right over here again, cosine squared theta over sine theta is equal to, if we divide the, separate the cosine squared theta into two cosine thetas, basically we have cosine theta times cosine theta all over sine theta. Now that we have this, we can separate this part, which is cosine sine theta over times cosine theta, so that becomes cosine theta over sine theta multiplied by cosine theta. This becomes cotangent theta, and cosecant theta is equal to 1 over secant theta, because those are the inverses. And if we combine cotangent times secant theta, that becomes cotangent theta all over secant theta.